I got a new setup and I think it's finally gonna work for once. And a new computer, which seems to be handling it much better than the other one. I'm so glad. It only took all of my patience out. Like, I almost just gave up doing this. Like, I don't have that much patience to begin with, let alone when nothing works and I have to spend $800 to figure out why. It drove. I was going insane. I guess that's why you don't buy cheap stuff. I got a new splitter, new everything, so hopefully it works. I should have just bought this stuff from the start, apparently, and I wouldn't have had an issue. I forgot. What? I forget Yelan. I didn't know Yelan was still in here. I'm a little happier now. Not as upset. A little calmer. I have to adjust my settings on OBS again though, so you let me know if what's too loud or what's too quiet. It looks like, to me it looks like my mic might be a tad bit too loud and the audio of the game tad quiet. Yeah, so let me know how that sounds. Also, I'm not quite sure how, like, I'm not quite comfortable talking to myself yet. Also, let me just adjust these sounds a little. Maybe that would be a little bit better. Maybe that would be a little bit better. Did I mention that might be a little bit better yet? Mic might still be a little bit high, but hopefully it's fine for the time being anyway. But I'm just so glad this is working. I'm so glad it's working. My patience was running so thin. Like, so thin. Very thin. Thinner than the Chinese model. Like, I was losing my mind. Now maybe you'll be so glad. So glad. Oh, the whole reason it wasn't working is because I bought cheap stuff. Who would have guessed that cheap stuff doesn't work? And it looks like it's recording at 60. So much better. The only thing, this computer doesn't have that much storage, so yeah, but I'll make it work for now. Technology, it's nice when it works, but when it doesn't, it's the most infuriating thing ever. Also, I might need to get a mic arm later on. I could try playing through the capture card, which is a little delayed though. I'm just so glad it works. It took me all morning to set the new stuff up, like 3 hours. And like an hour just to set up my computer. I am much happier now. Like, it's unbelievable how annoying this has been for me. Like, I don't have patience, very much patience to begin with. And then this has so many things that could go wrong with it. I was about to start, I started losing my mind. I almost gave up doing this. It's so far. A better solution would just be buy another console and then have that separately for recording, one separate for personal use. So, yeah. I just don't know how many videos this computer can record because it's only 256 gigs. My other one was 1 terabyte. And I was gonna switch the SSDs out, but they were different interfaces, so I couldn't. But I'm so much happier. I don't know if you can tell, I'm kind of monotone. Well, at least I've been told I'm monotone. I don't know if I actually am. I sound very monotone, but this has been the bane of my existence for the last 2 weeks. All because one HDMI cable was a little jank. Like, maybe I could start getting the hang of this now since everything works, and this is probably gonna be my final setup for at least a few years till I upgrade something. Pardon me, Venti. At least you put deodorant. No, at least you put deodorant on. I mean, can you stand, please? Thanks. Bro, imagine someone's commission was climbing. Why would they tell you to climb the god's statue? How did she get up here herself? Well, this monitor is huge. It kind of hurts my eyes to look at it. If I get an arm stand, a mic stand, I could probably sit back a little bit from it, so it won't blind me. I don't want to go blind. I'm only 22. I thought her name was Gloria. What is it? I kind of feel bad for her. She's like the only, probably not the only blind NPC, but one of the few blind NPCs. I'm so glad it lasted a 5-minute recording section without breaking, unlike yesterday. I'm finding it surprising it's all because I got a cheap HDMI cable. This one's like super thick that I got now. The other one was like headphone wire thick. So that probably wasn't a good sign to begin with, I guess. Never mind. Right when I thought it was all good. What is doing that? It is annoying the hell out of me. I don't know what it is, but it's really starting to annoy me. And I can't figure out what's doing it. Hopefully that didn't mess the fucking audio up like yesterday. Right when I thought it was finally working. Well, Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. But I highly doubt it's fine, just because of me. It's my luck. Yeah. I guess I'll try to mess with it a little bit more